Hi team, we've just come out of a 2-day digital core leadership meeting here in Singapore. We covered many topics, but one of the things that for me was a really interesting discussion was looking at the results of the 2018 People Survey. There's no doubt that we have some areas that we need to really focus in on, and as a leadership team we picked 4 areas to really address over the coming months to improve the environment that you're all working within. The first is really, how best can you manage your career within SAP to make sure that things like SAP Talk and your development plans are being developed in a proactive way, and that's been done right across the team. Second area was really also about how do we create a healthier and a fun environment for you. We saw a lot of indicators around stress levels, work-life balance that are definitely a challenge, I know, for many of you. So we need to look at strategies in which we create a better work environment for you, create more work-life balance, help you put some boundaries in place, help you work smart to make sure that we improve on that particular area. Thirdly, there's no doubt that from a strategy perspective or even from a tactical perspective, we need to do a better job as a leadership team of getting communication out to you, being clear about what our priorities are, and making sure you understand how you're linked to the overall plan that we have for the region and at a global level. So we're looking at a multifaceted communication approach, to bring that through coffee corners, through more all-hands sessions, through more one-on-one engagement as required, to make sure that communication is happening more effectively. And then finally, and a really big area for us, a big challenge is around process. There's no doubt, not just in the digital core, but more generally in SAP, there's still big concerns on the ability to execute in the organization where process is a big inhibitor. It is a massive problem for us in particularly our HEC business, and there's a proposal that's been put together to start to tactically address some of those areas and see improvements. It won't improve overnight, but what I do think we've got agreement on was 2 to 3 key areas where we can start to make some relatively straightforward changes, make some simple investments, and start to alleviate some of that stress, particularly around the HEC process. So net around the People Survey, we've chosen to address and focus in on those 4 areas. So the managing your career within SAP, creating an environment that is healthier and creates more work-life balance, looking at better communication strategies in terms of what we communicate out to you as a team, and then looking at some of our areas of process improvement that fundamentally are creating massive productivity issues, not just for you, but for the leadership team as well. So it's a great meeting, and I wanted to just share that with you so that you get an immediate update of what happened. We covered many other topics too, but I think from a people perspective, for me, this was the biggest and most important set of actions that we walked out with, and look forward to sharing more with you in the coming weeks and months. Okay, speak to you all soon. Thank you.
Hey everybody, we just came off the back of a 2-day leadership meeting in Singapore, and there's 4 key things that stood out for me. We talked about customers, products, people, and process. And there's 4 things that I'd like to ask from you all. When it comes to customers, know the value that we're bringing. Understand how they want to improve productivity, reduce costs, increase revenues. Go there and speak to them in their terms. When it comes to your products, know them, be able to articulate them, be able to understand their value propositions, use all the material that you're being provided. If you still don't know, call for help. When it comes to process, use it properly, understand how it works. If there are lots of issues with it, that's cool. Please don't complain about it only, be part of the solution, help us improve it. And people, there's just one key thing that I like to say. We seem to have lost the fun in our organization. We seem to be working all the time. Let's have a conscious thought to be able to improve the way that we work. Live life, enjoy it, have some fun, celebrate with our colleagues. Well, that's it from me. Speak to you soon.
I've just spent 2 great days with the extended sales leadership team from the Digital Core Cloud. And as part of the 2 days, we reviewed the employee survey results for 2018. We identified that there is a communication challenge across this team and brainstormed potentially how we might fix this. Some of the ideas we've come up with is, institute maybe a series of open door sessions or coffee corner sessions in the market unit and invite an extended audience to come and listen to some updates, ask some questions, and really put Digital Core Cloud front and center.
Thank you for taking time to give your feedback during the People Survey 2018. The leadership team has reviewed the results. We heard you. We are doing some action plannings and we'd like to invite you to join us in the action planning and make a difference.
My team was tasked to work on the element of driving effective communications, and I'm excited to share some key learnings with you. Firstly, we need to amplify the good stuff. What does good look like? Let's celebrate go lives and let's make sure that it's heard. Secondly, we should get clear communication on process guidelines from global. We should provide management commitment to teams on the ground that we will target to move certain rocks or issues by certain time frames so that there's clarity of expectation. Finally, communication between individuals is a key part of our day-to-day activities. Having a team building session on individual communication styles will help to build bridges between peers and with leaders as well.
So,
thank you very much.
As a leadership team, we decided to do a couple of things. One was to better utilise SAP Talk in the regular one-to-ones and the cadence that we have with the members of the team. We also discussed the career development tools and made a decision to ensure that we use those and that we actively review those. And ultimately what we're trying to achieve is ensuring that our team members feel they're engaged, they listen, they can foster a career, they have a roadmap, and ultimately lead to happier people, but also people that we retain in the business.
Hello everyone. This week we spent some time as a Digital Core leadership team assessing our activities against our 2019 business priorities. It was also important for us to listen, and we listened to your feedback in the employment survey, particularly around communication, in your lack of communication on process, lack of communication on customer success, and even having enablement at unreasonable times that you cannot attend. So rest assured, as a leadership team, we look to improve this in coming weeks. Thank you.
We will strengthen our communications in various formats. You can look forward to more coffee corners with our regional leaders, casual catch-up over coffee or over dinner. From your sales ops business partner, we will tighten our comms via more frequent email broadcasts, face-to-face whenever possible.
Hi, I'm Lagnajit and I'm recording this from the sunset point at Phuket in Thailand, where I'm here for a short family vacation. And I'm here after a very exciting last week in Singapore, where we actually had the Q2 APJ Digital Core Leadership Meeting. The leadership team at Digital Core is fully committed to supporting every employee in their career journey, and one of the key building blocks is a sound and well thought through personal development plan. So go ahead and invest in developing your plan, identify your goals, your priorities, document them, review the plan regularly with your manager, use SAP Talk and manage your career within Digital Core and SAP.
Everybody will love SAP.